Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, we're doing a reading for January, February, March, even though we've come through a fair bit of January. Doesn't matter, we're still reading the energies. This is the first quarter of 2022. We're looking at love. We're looking at general messages as well. Because there's so much astrology going on pertaining to love, that will be the more information on matters of love. We will see what the cards say. Please watch your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your Mars, and your North Node if you are familiar with those placements in your own birth chart. All right, so Valentine's Day is just around the corner as well. So you can always come back and revisit the reading as it is pertaining to January, February, March, and see if things have played out, if we've been able to pick up on the energies. I'm doing the Divine Spread, which is my own spread. So I know it's a very popular spread. That's why I'm using this. Yeah, that's about it. Let's go on to the readings. Thank you for your support, for liking, for sharing, and subscribing. Love to you all. Hello, dear Virgo. How are you, my darlings? Hope that you are well. Let's do your divine spread for January, February, and March of 2022. A divine spread so we can see what's going on. January, February, March, dear Spirit, for Virgo. I would ask you please to check that you are subscribed and that notification bell is pressed, because as a lot of you may know, quite a few people are being shadow banned, so they're not being shown. People that have been subscribed to their channel are not receiving the notifications. It's quite obvious with my Greek channel, which is getting so many more views than and even though I've only got not even a couple of thousand subscribers there, and the views are way more than what here, where I've got over 100,000 subscribers. Believe it or not, that's what happens. So check that you are subscribed, share the video so that it can get the messages could get out there to the Virgo people, who I used to have so many thousands of Virgo fans, and Leo and Libra had so many signs, so many different signs that were fans. Actually, now it's like I'm reading for like 2,000, at the most 3,000 people every single time, because others don't get to see my videos. So I'd love to hear your comment on that. Let's see what's going on, dear Virgo. And please don't forget to come back and check out the reading after a month or so and see if we're on track. So, dear Spirit, for Virgo, January, February, March of 2022. Dear Virgo, we know in January, Mercury is retrograde. Venus is retrograde. Mercury, who rules you, is turning direct early February. So we'll see, because after that we've got all systems go. The planets are all direct. Let's see what shows up. Love and generally and love for Virgo. At the foundation is 2 of Pentacles. What is hidden is the 10 of Pentacles. Recent past, 9 of Pentacles. In the now, 3 of Swords. Virgo's going through a heartbreak, a disappointment. Yeah, baby. Crowning you is the 6 of Pentacles. So we've got a fair bit of earth and air. More earth, very heavy. Very heavy. Let's look at the action and advice for Virgo. The 8 of Wands. So the energy starts to move. 8 of Wands, movement, flight, travel, messages through social media, connecting. He's on the inside looking out, thinking of possible movement, transition, flight travel, and suddenly the sky's open and so many messages, and it's as though you're coming through a void, and then all of a sudden, Virgo, bang, things start to change. What's the possible outcome? We've got strength, so strong Leo. Of course, many of you could have Leo, a planet in Leo. I've got my moon in Leo and I'm double Virgo. So the strength card does speak to confidence, does speak to patience. We'll see with other cards. How do the alignment of the stars and the planets, and the gods, the work that the gods are doing up there in the ethers, how are they helping or hindering you, dear Virgo, with Jupiter now in your house of relationship and other people? What's happening there? 10 of Cups. You've got 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. The Knight of Swords. And the 9 of Swords. That's 10 swords. 10 swords. So you've got a lot of air energy, and Virgo, you are an earth sign, but you do think very logically many times, and sometimes too much of that can hold you back. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck, and we've got a 9 of Wands, but the door is open, as you could see. 9 of Wands is having put up with a lot. Standing though, still standing. The 2 of Wands, the birds come through and bring that Ace of Wands. So some sort of a partnering up possibly, or finding your footing, balancing yourself out. 2 of Pentacles is a choice. 3, did I say Pentacles? 2 of Wands is a choice. And the 3 of Wands is like an initial stage of success, that you've done the work, but you've been waiting still on, and it's been hard. Look at all the wands here. Even where work is concerned, dear Virgo, it's been hard for you. We've got so many wands here, which says that you've been making choices relative to something that you desire to manifest, whether it's your desires or to connect sexually with someone, or to create something that, you know, that will give you a sense of security, financial security, with that 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Cups, missed chances in the past, but having trouble concerning your emotional stability, matters to do with a home, missed chances to stabilize, to bring happiness to your life, to make you feel emotionally secure in the past. Another 4 of Pentacles, 2 4s, juggling your finances, dealing with someone that's been holding back on their emotions, someone that's shy. Okay, someone that could also be at a physical distance. 3 and 2 of Wands are both relative to someone that's physically away from you, far from you physically, maybe even emotionally, or someone that you're connecting through social media. I mean, these are messages, right, flying through the air, and there's a lot of so in actual fact, you've got 10, 10, 10. And the 2 of Pentacles here, which is the seed. So maybe someone's been hedging their bets. Maybe you've been dealing with someone that is not free. We've got a 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. Both can speak to marriage. Now, it could be you. Could be you, and you've got a 3 of Swords in the now position, and the now is when you view this video, obviously. You can view this in 6 months, and the now should be then. Let's see your karma dharma, because the 2 of Pentacles is also holds the infinity symbol, and that speaks to a never-ending story, something that you've revisited before. 2 of Pentacles, working 2 jobs. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. We'll come back to the reading. Let's see what your karma dharma is for Virgo. Virgo, January, February, March. Karma dharma for Virgo. Virgo, please, Spirit. We've got 2 cards. We have the Strength card, so you may be dealing with a Leo. You've got the Strength card twice, and you've got the World card. So trusting in your ability to close up a major cycle that was very difficult, very uphill for you, dear Virgo. And the World card can also speak to, again, dealing with someone that is a foreigner. I mean, it does show the 4 fixed signs here. Maybe the eclipses hitting the fixed signs in May or April, even from now, can bring changes into your life. And so both Saturn is limiting, whereas Leo is more generous. So looks like you could also be in a relationship where someone is more kind, more generous, more trusting. The other person is more untrusting. They're limiting the growth or the ability to manifest this, even though it's a card of success. It takes courage, and it takes strength, and it takes trust. Trust in knowing your own abilities to move forward, to close up this difficult chapter, because Saturn is challenging you here. It's like a blockage, like challenging you and teasing you and saying, oh, you don't think you've got the ability, do you? And you may be dealing with someone that has got a big ego, that could be also challenging you. And because we've got 9 of Swords, Knight of Swords, 3 of Swords, it could be also an air sign. Saturn is in Aquarius right now, but Saturn also rules Capricorn. So I'm thinking of both of those signs that you may be dealing with, because we do have a fair bit of Earth. Okay, let's see what the Lenormand holds for Virgo. We know the Strength card is also a very strong sexual connection. We do see quite a few wands. I mean, the 8 of Wands are Cupid's love messages. Looks like you've been waiting for these messages for a while. You've been going through something here. The 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands is like one protecting themselves, being on the defense, or, saying, I've been through so much, I don't know. But the door seems to be open on the 9 of Wands. So it looks like a lucky break could be coming through. It's all got to do with your desires, or if you're dealing with a fire sign, their desire or their ability to, because you could see that he's holding the Ace of Wands, right? It's his drive, it's his force, it's his energy. Now, a few cards have come through. We've got the Queen of Cups, and the Storks do speak to transition, a change of home. The Stork is messages, it's Mercury in Gemini, and something long-lasting, changing, transitioning, a yearning, a new cycle, movement. We've got a key. Now, I don't know in which order these fell, so we've got the Queen of Wands here, the Serpent, and we've got the 9 of Wands, which is the Fox. So we do see lack of trust pertaining to a home. I mean, the key can speak to a resolution, a solution, but it can also speak to, a key opens a door. It opens, a path. So through the work, 8 of Pentacles, through putting in the effort, you can find a resolution. Queen of Wands, magnetic, sexual, forbidden. The snake does speak to craving and forbidden energies. It's seductive. It's also forbidden knowledge, but it can also speak to wisdom. So maybe even seeing something, you're becoming all the more wiser. You're getting to see something in relation to how possibly to transition, to move towards one's wish fulfillment, to heart connection. This is the Queen of Wands. We've got Queen of Wands and Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is like the High Priestess, trusting your intuition. Okay, and the Fox is not an easy card, but it can also speak to, yes, a challenging cycle. It is Pluto in Scorpio, the changes that are necessary to happen. You're maybe being very cautious, but you're also being very, very intelligent in trying to see what's dark, what's hidden, what was held secret. Okay, now the snake can also speak to another woman, another relationship, or a sexual connection, a secretive sexual connection. So we'll see through other cards. We've got 8 and 9. That's 17. 8 and 9 is 17. You've got 17 here as well, which is the star card, right? The star card is Aquarius. I don't know if this talks of the time of Aquarius. Let's add these numbers. 33 and 7 is 40, and 5 is 45, and 8 is 53, which equals again 8. So the infinity symbol, strength card, Leo, generosity, heart, ego, healing, heart matters. Let's see emotionally where will Virgo be with the Monology Oracle. Emotionally for Virgo in January, February and March. And then we will look at the cards, at the tarot spread. These cards are just screaming, please take me, take me. And Virgo, we have conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. Now, full moon eclipse will be May 16th, but we're still in those energies, and the full moon eclipse is in Scorpio. So you're eclipsing something karmic from your life because the South Node is in Scorpio. So you're letting go of something that has run its course, something that's comfortable, familiar to you, but something that's very also dark, maybe even a craving from the past, maybe even something to do with toxic poison from the past. We've got meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces, my dear Virgo. New moon in Pisces is a new moon in your house of relationships, and that's on March the 2nd. So that will be a very important time. March the 2nd, 3rd, actually on the 3rd, more likely is when Mercury turns direct, so expect news. New moon in Pisces, a new beginning in your relationship house. Venus and Mars also enter Aquarius on that 0 degrees, which is a very important degree. So beginning of March is going to be a very important time for you. And we've got a win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra, and that will be in the time of Aries. So full moon in Libra will be April 16. Wow. Wow. So lots of full moons, lots of endings, but a new moon also. Remember, the new moon in Pisces is where Jupiter is. Hello, dear Virgo. And that is a time of meditation. It's a time of seeing the truth, being able to see through the veil, but also a new magical, maybe, opening up for you. I mean, the fish also speaks to abundance, doesn't it? And God knows in the hidden position with the 10 of Pentacles, that can speak to financial prosperity, emotional abundance as well. Let's see what we've got here. As I said, 10 of Pentacles. This is a marriage card. It's a family. It's traditional. It's prosperity. It's stability. It's support from others around you, people you call your family. This is generational. It could be an inheritance, could be anything. Here, crowning you is the 6 of Pentacles, which usually shows the scales. So like justice sort of, karma is playing out, like you will be receiving what was yours. What was yours? 6 of Pentacles is balance and harmony and generosity. And if we're looking at Leo, Leo is very generous. They do come from a place of heart. This could be money coming to you that was owed to you, and maybe there were disappointments to do with that. Maybe even your dharma. You've been expecting your dharma. Remember what I said here with the 2 of Wands, the world is your oyster, the messages come through. You've been waiting. You sent those ships out, right? You're waiting on their return. You've done the work. Here we go from the 10 of Pentacles to the 9, dear Virgo. Some of you are feeling maybe single. Maybe you are even going through a separation. There is a chance of that because of the 10 of Cups. Remember, this turns into an ace. There's a new beginning. Some of you could be moving house. Could be to a long distance. I don't know. I mean, remember that the This woman needs to be very powerful. And it is also a card of control. Maybe someone trying to steer you in a certain direction, which I don't think that you are falling for it. I mean, it feels like a bit of a trap. I don't think that Virgo is falling for it, though. And I don't know what kind of a trap this is. Okay, because there's dishonesty here, there's poison here, there's secrecy here. And I'm going to say also because it does speak to that Scorpio energy. Scorpio is where the South Node is, and Scorpio does also speak to, it's the house of money coming through from others. Money from a partner, money from an inheritance, money owed to you. And I'm scratching my right hand, which is the hand that I receive money from. So I don't know if that speaks to you personally, but I see you, and I'm not reading reversals, I see you know your self-worth. And maybe you've been going through sort of a testing time pertaining to your self-worth. But I feel that lioness, because you are right next to Leo, right? That lioness, that generosity, because Virgo is also of service to others. Virgos usually do the work behind the scenes. I feel that lioness within you, because we've all got Leo somewhere in our chart, is coming through. And she's trusting in her own abilities to manifest, to tame this wild beast. Whoever this wild beast is, whatever this situation is for you. And remember, it's a card of control. Virgo's got a lot of patience. If you are in a power game, in a competition of who's more powerful, I do feel here, yes, we know that Leo is leadership. Leo is the lion, it's the king. Someone who comes from royalty, someone who obviously has proven themselves to be very powerful. But sometimes, patience is a virtue, and patience can be also that straw that breaks the camel's back, because we know that Leo, because you could be dealing with someone that's got strong Leo in their chart. We know that Leo is fire and it's fixed. So the shadow side to Leo is their ego. And sometimes when there's too much of that, it's unhealthy. So I see here with the stalks that someone's figuring out a way to transition to, and following their heart, I'm going to say as well, and sort of leaving behind a burden, something that was quite burdensome. Now this could be you, or this could be a person that you're dealing with, because we do see the snake, which can speak to a third person. It could be another divine feminine. So if you're dealing with someone that's got a choice, and you could be their first or their second choice, I don't know how you're going to see this. But we do see the scales here, which can also possibly speak to legalities. So trying to find balance, but trying to find balance that is yours. I mean, the harmony that is yours, the justice that is yours. I do feel here that this is saying those who have been in harmony and have been fair and just, they will have the win-win outcome. Otherwise, there will be an ending. That's a full moon in Libra. So I see here with the Six of Pentacles that you're hoping to come into balance, hoping that there will be reciprocity here, in the Three of Swords. This is like a dark moment. This is like something not happening for you, something piercing through your heart. So giving you a disappointment, breaking your heart, challenging your heart and your acceptance of their actions, or someone who's challenging your generosity of spirit and heart. And I see Virgo at the edge of the cliff, ready to say, no, I cannot do this anymore. So that could backfire on someone, I do feel that you are sort of cornered and pressured, dear Virgo. That's what I'm getting here. But yeah, suddenly, as I said, just like going through a void, you know, things start to play out. You start to see different energies here. And the Strength card says it does speak to patience. But we'll see. Here we've got the Knight of Swords, which is challenging your perception, challenging your intelligence. This is something that you're very worried about. You're going through a lot of worry pertaining to what this Knight of Swords is and pertaining to a happy end, dear Virgo, or a sad end to a chapter in your life. Something that was not the way it was meant to be. Okay? But you've got the full moon eclipse. Something is being eclipsed from your life, and it's a full moon in Taurus, obviously, that is saying that it is an emotional eclipse. It's taking something away from you that did not give you value, was not valuable to you. So do not cry over spilt milk. If you can, dear Virgo, let it go. Just let it go. It wasn't worth it. Let's see what the tarot says. Did I take a wisdom of the oracle? No. First, I will take the wisdom of the oracle for you. For Virgo, please, Spirit. January, February, and March. Virgo. And we have community. Let's take one more. And we have poised. And the poised is very similar to the card of Libra, very similar. Let's see. The community is people around you, obviously. It's a number 8. And then we've got poised, which is a 48. Let's look at number 8. Community was in the reverse, wasn't it? Or was it? No, it was in the upright. What am I saying? I took it as a reverse card, but it's in the upright. Yeah. Okay, so belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendships, knowing your place in the world. This is like teamwork. The Oracle's message. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our families and communities. In a community, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group offers a sense of belonging, a kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. And that's so true, Virgo. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. And joy, obviously, is the word of the Strength card for me. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the group, your presence is needed. Let's speak to relationship. You're discovering the essential qualities that you share with another, and perhaps also those you don't share. There are times when you follow and the other person leads, and times when you lead and the other follows. The appearance of this card points to the importance of learning the proper dance between you and another, accepting the truth that everyone has flaws in part of that dance. Yet you are also being asked to be aware of the dynamics that you don't want to repeat. You're in the perfect place to make changes in order to experience the best version of who you can be together. And the prosperity message. Whenever you're in a community of like-minded others, there is a powerful opportunity to reap great abundance. It's essential to ask, what can I contribute? Let me just restart. What can I contribute? Where am I? rather than what can I get from this. Figure out a need and look to fill it. Something meaningful will manifest. Even if what manifests is small, it is a sign that the doors of opportunity will swing open wider. There is also another meaning of this card to consider. Don't try to be all things to all people. Choose your role and be true to it, and serve from a sense of authenticity. Now, Virgo does try to be all for all people, and that's wrong for Virgo. There is no greater feeling of accomplishment than knowing you have purpose. Obviously, Virgo is of service to others, so there's always purpose for Virgo moving forward, but it has to be reciprocated. Let's see what the poised speaks to. Number 48. 48. This is you getting ready for something here. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to do. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. That's probably why you've got the Leo card twice, because of your confidence. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. In relationships, when you're confident and happy in your own skin, you are ready for deeper, more intimate relationships. You have nothing to prove right now. You are completely yourself and can handle anything. Love, friendships, and harmonious new connections are all present now or are coming in. You're ready to give and receive from the heart. This is a beautiful place to be. And prosperity, you have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you're moving in, it is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. Lovely, dear Virgo. Absolutely lovely. Let's take now the tarot and see what's going on. Let's put these cards aside. 48 is a 12, and 8 is 20, and that's the Judgment card. 20 is help from Spirit, from the archangels. Right? So you've got a community around you that's there for you, dear Virgo, and you are ready for anything. What's this Two of Pentacles? Why do we have the Two of Pentacles as the seed for Virgo? We've got 2 and 10, 12 and 9, 21 and 6, 27. 27 Pentacles, which equals a 9, and that's the Hermit. Something about a hermit, someone being in solitude, needing to heal, needing to see. The Hermit speaks to wisdom. We've got the Star card here. And we've got the Magician. The Star card does speak to communication through social media. It's a wish card. It's also a card of hope. And the Magician is an ace. So the Magician is Mercury. This can speak to logic as well as intelligence. A very good partnership here, very good team. One person is using their logic and the other is using their intelligent mind. Aquarius is seeing things from a higher perspective. The Star can also speak to you're making a decision here to move forward towards a wish fulfillment. But maybe it's all about timing. I don't know. Because we go from a 17 to an 17. Again, we've got 20 here. 17 and 2 and 3, that's 20. Waiting on someone to make a decision. Waiting for the help coming through from Spirit. Some of you have just not been living. And the star is something that's very far away, and you've been waiting for the ability to have the tools or communication or the possibility of seeing if someone has tricked you. Someone's been a trickster towards you. Let's look at this 10 of Pentacles. We've got the Knight of Cups and the 8 of Cups. That's 9 cups. Someone leaves here, leaves something stable where they couldn't find their emotional happiness and is wanting to offer their cup elsewhere. I mean, the Knight of Cups, remember, is someone that trots in. He's like a knight in shining armor, but he's wearing that suit of armor, so there's fear connected to this knight. A fear of offering something because of a family, because of someone's finances, and therefore someone leaves. Someone maybe not having found love within a marriage. 9 cups is someone moving towards their wish fulfillment. Let's see what that 9 of Pentacles is. We've got difficulty, 10 of Wands. Another 10, 2 10s on that 9 of Pentacles. So changes here. Endings to solitude, because I see her on the inside looking at her abundance out there. The abundance could speak to emotional abundance. She's very similar to the Hermit, but there are changes coming in. Changes. Some of you maybe have been working really hard behind the scenes, hoping for your luck to change here. Been very busy as well, but Jupiter, the wheel of fortune, brings changes here and fated turns of events. Let's look at that 3 of Swords. There's the Judgment card. So this can speak to second chances, or someone's making a decision to let something go, right? To let something go. Let something go because there's been no happiness here. There's only been disappointment. The Death card is a process. We know we've got death, we've got Scorpio, we've got Pluto. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, Virgo, and the King of Cups here. And they've got their backs to each other. That's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Now we've got a Scorpio energy here. We've got air sign as well. You are the Queen of Pentacles, very motherly. For some reason, there may have been deception in matters of love. Remember that we've also got the Knight of Cups here, and then he turns into the King of Cups. Someone that is leaving a family situation, maybe something connected to mother or money, or now a card has just turned, so I'm going to take it on the next step, and we've got the King of Wands. So there are 2 choices here, dear Virgo. A King of Wands and a King of Cups. Did a card turn? No, I don't think so. King of Wands could be Leo. And there's the Hermit. And the Hermit has been showing up in all the readings. So the energy of Virgo, obviously with Jupiter and Pisces, it does sort of bring up the Virgo energy and Pisces. Being able to see the truth, being able to see through the veil. Now this King of Wands may be someone that's seen the light, has been seeking guidance in the ability to move forward. I mean, King of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Many times this could be the same person, because I do see the King of Wands as possibly a Scorpio energy. So if there's been a disappointment or a breakup, could be that they had a second choice. Maybe they're leaving something behind. But the King of Wands is very powerful, as he's got a lot of ability to move forward, to take risk, to take action. And there's the Queen of Cups. So lots of messages of love coming through. She could be Pisces. This could be you and your relationships. Queen of Cups, very open to giving. And we've got a Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and a King of Cups here. 2 couples, actually, we've got. So I don't know what a mixed up mess this is, dear Virgo. But maybe those of you, maybe it has been you that's been more practical, more grounded. Looks like the divine masculine, whoever this is, the King of Cups, has been more secretive, not opening up with their emotions. Maybe that's why you turned your back. Someone that you could not depend on. They were 2 steps forward, 1 step back, just like here. But now they've grown and they're taking that journey, an emotional journey, a physical journey. We do see after these messages that you've got an open heart. The Queen of Cups is, this is love. This is love on many counts. Let's look at the Strength card. We've got the Ace of Swords, so that your strength holds truth. Your strength holds truth. Your truth holds strength. The strength, the confidence to know that you have got the intelligent mind, the discerning mind, dear Virgo, and the ability to, we see a crown, and Leo usually is a crown. I don't know if you're dealing with someone that is quite the king, right? Someone quite royal, I don't know. But someone also that maybe has a strong ego. Someone who maybe has got a position of power, which I feel they're going through like a humbling energy here. The Three of Pentacles speaks to the ability to expand and grow. This is a successful new beginning through confidence. Now, this could also be something to do with work, working with someone or a third person. There's the Strength card a third time. Virgo, you need to stand in your confidence. You are this divine feminine, which she's got the power within her hands. Let's look at the Knight of Swords. Nine of Swords twice. Unbelievable. 9 of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. My goodness, dear Virgo. Wow. That's 19 swords. And if you've been dealing with a Leo, looks like they may have broken your heart, or they've gotten their heart broken. I mean, I do see here someone going through legalities, becoming single. Could be a mother, could also be just someone that's single, someone that is someone that's been quite childish, or they've gone through much of a growth spurt here. But also this, I mean, the Page of Cups could also be an apology, or someone's going through a lot and they cannot offer a lot right now. I mean, the Page of Cups is an unexpected offer. And I feel that there's a sense like a risk. There's like a risk, even though there's a lot of worry. Someone is breaking, letting go of all that worry and just going for it and just taking such a huge risk, I feel here. We've got the 10 of Cups as well, and the Sun. My goodness. What a thriller, Virgo. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady, wins the race. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. What I want to do is I want to take a tarot card here. Because we've got the Strength card twice And we've got the Ace of Pentacles, wow, and the Ace of Swords. Okay, so, and the Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. That's 4 pentacles. That's someone holding on to something for dear life. It's also someone that felt the miser now sees the gift here. The Ace of Pentacles is so promising. It's taking its time. I mean, whatever this Ace of Pentacles is for you, this could be a new home, right? It could be a new child. It could be money coming back to you. It could be justice being given back to you. It could be your intelligence bringing in the fruit. It could be a new position. It could be being noticed. So being noticed for your work. A new stable beginning. We've got the 10 of Cups here after all this worry. I do see you've got the 9 of Pentacles twice. Some of you are becoming single. You're standing alone, and that's when you make space in your life, that's when the blessings start to come in. Whatever you're doing, there's a new moon in Pisces, a new moon in relationships, partnerships with others. It's a win-win outcome. Now, obviously, a new moon means a new beginning to another person that could be opposite you. So it could be a new beginning to the person you're dealing with, right? But something is concluding. Conclusions are within reach. You're ready. This is like a, I don't know, a symphony coming all together, you know, at that end peak sound. All the organs, all the instruments. You also have the 10 of Cups here twice, but you're needing to go through, and you will be going through many changes here, a lot of information back and forth, maybe even, as I said, legalities, a lot of worry. You've got the 9s, two 9 swords here. So 9 is very, very prominent as well in your reading, and you are the Hermit. But remember, all these 10s speak to restarts, and you've got, at the end of the day, I would say probably March, maybe even the time of Leo, there is a brand new beginning for you, something that you are stabilizing, something that you are winning. And I feel that you are the winner at the end here. Remember, if you are dealing with someone who you've had power struggles with, and you're going through legalities, you could be severing ties. Remember here, there's a judgment call here. We've got the 3 of Swords where someone gets their heart broken. We've got the King of Cups. We've got the Queen of Cups here, and we've got also the King of Wands here, and the Queen of Pentacles, which is you. I would say that you are the Queen of Hearts right here, receiving all these, all these attributes, all these positive messages, support from Spirit. Spirit is saying it's all happening in divine timing. This could also speak to movement, as I said. And remember, the Ace of Pentacles is what's hidden here. The 10 of Pentacles is a restart. So there is a restart going on for you, dear Virgo. A restart in your life. And it is going to be a brand new beginning, but it's a win-win outcome. Okay? Full moon, completing some sort of a relationship, a partnership successfully, and figuring things out so that you could transition. Remember also that the storks, this is the Queen of Hearts, the storks bring the child, which is this ace. Whatever you've created, it's yours. How lovely. All right, last message for Virgo from the Gaia Oracle for Virgo. The next 3 months, please, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know in the next 3 months? Remember that full moon eclipse, that's a full moon in Taurus, and that's in trine to you. And this is your message right here. We have the Temptress. Seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Wow. Number 15. So you are leaving something karmic behind, obviously. 15 is the devil. Temptress. You are being seduced with dazzling promises that will mostly not eventuate. In effect, you are being deceived, enticed into accepting something that will cause you much difficulty and eventually lead only to disappointment. Don't be seduced by the glitz and glamour or by the holy and benevolent facade. Things are not what they seem. Incredible promises are simply that, incredible. Observe the image on this card. The temptress entices with her sensuous beauty and exotic surrounding, yet just behind her is the all-seeing eye of truth. It is staring you in the face all along. Take a few steps back. Look at things from an objective and balanced perspective, and the real picture and hidden agenda will emerge. The affirmation is, I listen to and trust my intuition. I look at every situation from a grounded and balanced point of view. Every positive has a negative. Hello, Agape. What a beautiful end to Virgo's reading. Every positive has a negative and vice versa. I look beyond the superficial and find the truth. I look for substance and I'm not swayed by wild promises. So beware, Empress, I was going to say, Virgo, beware, be weary, okay, of someone that is trying to pull the wool over your eyes. We see that here with the snake, something that is being planned, some form of deception. But with the fox here, which is on your side, I would say, and towards the future, you're able to discern. You've got that intelligent mind. I don't feel that you're going to fall into that trap. And I have spoken about a trap. Okay, so it's interesting how the cards speak the truth. Hello, Agape. You want to say hello to everyone? You want to say hello up here? Hello. You can trust. Cats, they say, are not trustworthy. They don't trust easily, so maybe, I don't know. You can trust your beautiful animal, but be discerning, be that kitty, okay? Dear Virgo, I will leave you with that. I want to thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting to my channel. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the love that you show. Okay, this is a very multi-layered reading. Take it as it resonates for you. Okay. The temptress, being tempted by something, also sort of speaks to the Empress to me. And I don't know if this has got to do with a motherly figure, someone who is a temptress in your life. Yeah, so I will leave it there, as Agape is going to make a huge mess on my table. Thank you so much. Sending you blessings, love and light to all of you. Okay, talk to you soon, dear Virgo.